From a super secret location deep within the mountains of Colorado, it's time to strap up, strap in, or strap on with your host, Shenanigans in One Shot. It's From the Ashes Radio!
What's going on with our camera? What are we doing here? Add the stage. Is our camera not doing its thing? What are we doing here? Where's our camera? I mean, we can hear each other. We're broadcasting.
It's all there,
but we're
just not us.
Our camera's not turning on now? That's got to be good, right? Oh, God.
I see us right there.
Do we? Yeah, we're there, but we're not there. That's so weird. Okay. Well, folks, can you hear us? All right. Well, you can at least hear us. That's a start. I'll start messing with stuff and finding out what the deal is with the camera. Why we can't. Camera. FaceTime HD camera built in. Camera. Why isn't our camera doing its thing? Uh-oh. Well, this can't be good.
What are you doing?
I don't know. It just says that our camera is doing its thing. It says it's working.
I didn't trust you to come down here on time.
I mean, you can see that on this thing it's working.
Blue belts are on time.
At least I know.
Purple belts are late.
I know. Well, I mean, I was on time.
Balls
It does, in fact. In fact, it does. Don't pull out any cords. I see what you're doing over there. Green light is not on for the camera, so I wonder what's going on there. All right, let's go to settings. Why is our camera not turning on? And I mean, I look good. That's not the important part.
Dude, I haven't touched anything.
I know. That is so crazy. Why? And that's not plugged into anything, is it? Doesn't look like it is. Hang on. Let's mess with some stuff and find out why we're. Oh, God. Let's not break another chair. All right. So, you dropped your phone. That's what that noise was. So in the meantime, do we have a Carl? Do you have a Carl? We may. No, that's not even plugged in.
I do.
We
I
do?
meant to send it to you. I know you've seen the video. Hold on.
Oh, you got it right here. Here's your phone. Tell me about Carl.
Let me try and find
This is awesome. We don't.
an article on this because it's freaking great. I gotta sort through what does Riz mean. Jesus.
What does Riz mean?
Yeah, do you know what Riz means? Yeah,
I don't think I do.
I had to translate a children's Christmas shirt and whatever my 9-year-old was explaining to me. Crazy.
You had your 9-year-old explain it to you? What's up with our camera? So it shows it here. All right. Let's argue with StreamYard. Let's find out why. We have comments. I can't see anyone. Yeah.
Okay, I got it pretty quick. It was pretty quick and easy.
Go ahead.
Ready for our Carl. This is Mr. and Mrs. Carol and Carl.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Okay, civilians too. I don't know. Florida couple
unmute. All right, so there we are.
We're good to go.
We're good. I'm not sure what was going on.
So, and folks, if you noticed, every week he keeps shaving an inch off the legs. And now it's because I made a joke about his, holiday eating habits.
That's exactly it.
When his chair broke, so now he's loosening the screws on.
Looks like somebody's losing a lot of their itch for next week. Got any more jokes you want to make? Shirt fits kind of loose right now, doesn't it?
Oh my god, I can't believe you didn't see that video, dude. Everybody's posted talking about it.
So
I've seen it from like all the.
What caused the parents to go in the first place?
Because their kid was in an altercation.
So their kids get in a fight. They go in there, and they get in a fight.
So they're like, "Here's what's going on, Mr. and Mrs. Whatever," and they're like, "Dude, I'm telling you right now, the SRO did. It's all on freaking body cam and like camera. It's the whole incident." And the SRO is very, very nice and like doesn't say a damn thing to piss him off. And then she's like, "Okay, you can't do that. You can't do these things. Can you please leave?" I try to get them out. All sorts of administration, like this is a shit show.
This is glorious. And then the parents just decide to
decide
I can't
decide to get one. So
who is that? Martha? I can't see anyone. LOL. Who is that? Martha?
I like Heidi Roswell. Let's see here. You've never looked at her face.
Heidi, and Heidi has known me, no joke. Heidi used to.
That's why she knows you've never looked better.
Exactly. Heidi Roswell used to cut my hair when I was like 12.
Oh man.
Yeah. And she used to argue with me. I was like, "Yeah, I want a mullet. I want to shave the sides, and I'll pick up the back. And I want to shave all her hair, and I want to leave this part long." And she'd be like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that. You're like an idiot." And I'd be like, "What the hell, man? Aren't I allowed to tell you? It's my hair. Aren't I supposed to tell you what I want?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that."
Bro, real story. You ever had an Asian that cuts your hair out of the house?
No.
In your Army career?
No. Oh no. But go ahead.
You see it. You knew exactly.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I was in Hawaii, bro. There's a lot of places to get your fucking haircut. And so somehow I fucking ETS come back, right? I retire and come back home. And I found an Asian across the street at a barbershop at her house. It was fucking great. The next greatest thing was when I said, "Hey, I want cornrows." Shape over here.
Nuh-uh.
Quick cut in the back.
And
oh, dude, it was argument. She's like, "You look so stupid." I was like, "I know." I've known her for like 10 years. So she got here for 3 years.
Did you get the cornrows?
No, she didn't.
I would pay triple to see that.
No. And she would always I had to quit going to her for a while when I grew out my mullet because she wouldn't quit cutting it. She just did too much.
That checks out. That checks out completely. So my buddy Mark and I, we were stationed at Carson together. And I'm not allowed to play with Mark anymore. Let's put it this way. My wife knows all my friends. My wife likes you. I'm not allowed to play with Mark anymore. So that should tell you where Mark is on the list. And Mark listens to the show, and he understands why we're not allowed to play together anymore.
Yeah. You were also probably young together.
Yeah, we were staff sergeants together.
Bad rank.
Yeah, very much so. He was awesome. I love Mark. And I still talk to Mark all the time.
Yes.
And so Mark and I, we leave Carson because the line was too long at the barber shop. I had hair at this point. We go over to Peterson, and they had a stout German woman cutting hair. And so she cuts my hair, and she's like slapping you around while she's cutting your hair. She's like grabbing your head, turning it. And I'm like, I felt abused after the haircut. I was like, wow. And she kind of leans over to me and she's really loud. She goes, "You Von Dyke cut eyebrows." And Mark loses his shit. He's laughing. She's like, "Fuck yes, he does. Absolutely cut his eyebrows." Got all done, dude. I looked fucking gorgeous. I looked like I was ready for a pageant. I looked fucking great, man. So I walked in the house. Sandy's like, "What's wrong? Why do you look so different?" And I was, dude, I had fucking beautiful eyebrows when I was done. It was fucking great. Mark was awesome. I love Mark. He's so much fun. We went to Florida together to train the Florida National Guard. I had so much fun that month. Oh my God, my poor liver.
Dude, I've always enjoyed National Guard. Anytime they're around, I'm like, "You fucking rock."
Oh my God. Have I never told you about that trip?
Yeah, I think you have.
Oh my. So much fun. All we wanted to do while we were there was eat alligator. I've never eaten alligator.
We get that like a local fair here.
Alligator?
Yeah.
Well, I'm from Connecticut, born and raised. I had never had alligator before. So I'm like, we're in Florida. I want to eat alligator.
Yeah.
And so we're asking all the Florida National Guard boys, hey man, where can we get some alligator? And they're like, oh, there's fucking what is that place? Bubble Gump. There's a Bubble Gump off the street. You can go there. I'm like, no, man. I'm like, no, that's not what I want. You can get like alligator nuggets and shit. I'm like, no, that's not what I want. So no, dude, one of the fucking Florida National Guard boys pulls in one day. He's got this red Chevy pickup truck. He's like, hey, Sergeant Williams, it's a little PFC. It's like, Sergeant Williams, you wanted to have some alligator? I'm like, yeah. He's like, come on over here. Walks us all over to his truck. He's got an alligator in the back of his truck, live, all duct taped up and shit. It's now all duct tape, leg all duct. It's all duct taped up and shit. I don't know. It's the bed of his truck. It's
All right,
whole
so
bed
3
of
foot,
probably
6 foot.
Looked like it was 6 feet long or so. And he's
Jealous
like,
now?
he's like, hey, we can grill this. He's like, we can grill this thing up tonight if you want. I'm like, what the fuck? How did you get this, man? He's like, you said you wanted alligator, so I went and got it. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Private? I'm like, you can't just drag an alligator onto a fucking military installation. And he's like, Florida National Guard, a whole bunch of them were fucking game wardens. And they're like, Private, you can't just walk around with a fucking alligator in the back of your truck. What's wrong with you? Roger, sorry about that. I didn't know what it would. And he's like, you want me to let it loose? No, motherfucker, you're not letting that alligator loose on the military installation. Absolutely not. It was awesome. I had so much fun with those rednecks. It was great. We did get our alligator, by the way. I loved them. I had so much fun with them.
That story just kept getting not where I was going, where I thought I was going all the time. Wow.
Like,
Holy moly.
rednecks and the Florida National Guard. Good
Yeah.
times. Have you had alligator before?
I thoroughly enjoyed whatever very deep South redneck I ever had in New Orleans.
That was this kid.
It's like, geez, it did never cease to fucking surprise me, bro.
Nope. Florida National Guard. I'm talking like rebel flags hung in the back of their truck and shit. Great kids. I loved them.
Yeah.
Super fun. They loaded us up on a boat. They're like, we're going to teach you guys how to water ski on like a long weekend one time. We're going to teach you guys how to water ski. Took us out on a boat, loaded us up, took us out on the fucking Florida Everglades. We had a blast.
That's pretty bad.
I had a great time in Florida. I had so much fun, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I still want to wrestle a gator.
I do too.
I've eaten gator several times.
Have you?
I don't think it's that special.
It tastes like chicken.
Except for it has that slight like reptile-y to it.
And you're eating the tail. I didn't realize you're eating the tail.
Yeah.
Like you're not eating and you don't eat like alligator steaks, which I didn't. That's what I was looking for. I'm like, can you eat like alligator, like a steak or something? No, you're eating like alligator nuggets, which I didn't know. Why am I getting my ass kicked by this microphone tonight? Whatever. So I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes.
If you're raised in Connecticut, it's not really an option. Or Colorado, it's not really a thing.
No, but if you like taste Colorado or something like that, there's always a food truck that has some damn,
Oh, really?
Or something like that. Yeah.
I haven't been yet. I haven't found it, so I'll have to go find it. But yeah.
That's the only way I've
Oh, really?
done it the cool way. Like having a fucking private show up with a live.
Dude was ready to fucking throw it on the charcoal
man.
and cook it up. And little PFC.
I do have pictures of somebody who's done some shows. Ruslan.
Mhm.
Some pictures in Afghanistan with him and a Gambian friend of ours cooking a goat.
I'll just bet.
And the pictures are start to finish. It ain't.
Happy little goat walking around on its leash.
Yeah.
Happy little goat between the mashed potatoes.
Yep.
Goat is actually delicious, to be completely honest.
It's not
I'll eat the
bad
shit out of some
as
goat.
you would think, but it's also not great.
I like goat. You don't? Now you're not a fan? A little bit of
I
feta?
know what. Whatever.
Throw it on some bread, a little pita bread.
I've ate worse.
Even
You've had
worse.
foot bread? You've had foot bread, right?
Foot bread? No.
Foot bread.
No. Tell me. What
We're just gross.
Afghanistan
Yeah,
thing?
it's addicted to gross.
I have not had that yet.
I'm more joking.
Oh, okay.
You ever seen like the feet, like bread made with the feet?
I have not. It must be a market thing. I never got to any of the markets. I was only there for short breaks. So yeah, I never got to any of the markets. Not my thing. I was there, picked somebody up, I'm out. See you later. Bye. Have a good time. See you guys later. I feel like we should bring Liz on. Liz, are you on? I see that you're in the green room, but you're like, are you there? We're having some weird technical stuff. You are there.
I'm here.
Whoa, whoa! What
Did
are
we
you doing?
fix it?
Rotating cameras and shit? What's up?
Yeah, I rotated it.
Clearly, she knows how to use a camera better than you do.
Yeah, I was getting my ass kicked at the start of the show. I don't know if you saw that shit. Why?
Oh, I saw it.
And you're big
You're
on there
still
too.
getting.
What is the deal with our camera?
It is you.
It is me. Here, let's do this. What's
Heidi,
kind of
we have-
awesome though?
We have a very interesting. You don't see me. You
Like
cut
I
the
said.
feet off my chair, so I'm shorter than you. You cut the screen where nobody sees.
Is it because I flipped mine? Should I flip it back?
Make no apologies. You're fine exactly the way you are, Liz, and you look great. And that's the important part, isn't it?
Oh, thank you.
You're good. Do your thing. I don't know what happened, but I'm totally cool with it. I feel like StreamYard updated something, and I might not have updated
That
what I
might
was
be it.
supposed
Like,
to.
literally everything is like slightly different.
It is like the screen is gigantic. You're completely cut out, which hey, I'm totally cool. Whatever. This is like the best
He
show
can
we've ever
move
done.
closer
so
to
far.
you.
Yeah.
Have him move closer. You guys can sit together.
This is awesome.
No? Okay.
I love everything I'm getting here. Anyway, Liz, welcome to From the Ashes on About Face Media. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited. Thank you for having me.
That'll go away real quick, I promise.
No, I've been watching your guys' show, so like you guys are fun. I'm happy to be here.
Good Lord, you must be really bored.
No.
In the meantime, how do I say the name of your company?
Magia.
I
Magia
have
Coffee.
not
Yeah.
been saying it correctly. I've been saying it Italian, so Magia. So I've not been saying it correctly at all. Anyway, glad you're here to say it correctly then.
Now tell us about your coffee.
Yeah, now that you've said that, tell us about you. Let's start at the beginning. Tell us about your military.
Oh goodness. Okay. So
No, you're not supposed to say it that way. That makes you sound all
Because
old
it
and
wasn't-
shit, and we know that's not true.
well, so I had a break in service. That's why. So I don't know if you want to hear like what went down the first time around.
Hell yeah, we do. We like stories like this.
Oh goodness. Okay, so it's like maybe a year or two after high school, I decided to go into the military because all my friends were Marines and they used to party all the time and they lived that lifestyle. They were fit, they were partying, they were fun and always traveling. So I wanted to be a Marine and they were like, maybe you should just join the Army. And I had no idea. So I was under the impression that, you know, I'm going to get to party, I'm going to get to be fit and travel. So that's what I was looking forward to. So when I joined the Army,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I'm getting paid to crawl through the mud, you know? So
And you're
I
not
thought it was
getting
pretty
paid
cool.
much.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
well. for all the-
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun initially. And then, you know, just life started happening and I had not the best mentors. And so I just kind of like was lost and I did get pregnant and I decided to leave so I can be home with my son. And but I regretted it every freaking day from the time I decided to go back in. I regretted it because I felt like I let another female run me out, you know? And this was my leader. This was my leader. And so, and it's crazy because once, you know, I came back in and I did my thing, I was like determined that I was going to climb the ranks and do my thing and not ever let anybody else push me out like that. And her daughter ended up being one of my trainees when I was a drill sergeant.
Oh,
So it
the
was
circle
crazy.
comes
It was
full circle.
Yeah, it was wild, but
I'm about to start doing my my imitation of what's that movie, The Lion King. It's the circle of life.
but it was
Was
just
daughter like
interesting.
mother?
What was that?
I said, was daughter like mother?
Oh, yeah.
Dramatic pause by Liz. She goes, "Oh, you're in a safe place here, Liz. You can name names. We do it all the time.
I'm
You're
still
okay."
in. I'm still in the military, so I got.
Are you really?
Yes, I'm active duty. I'm still in. I retired in about 15 months, 18 months.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so excited. I can't wait to be like you guys because you guys seem like you're so free spirited and can say whatever the fuck you want. And like, I
That's
still have
true.
to like, you know, I still have to like keep it cool and make sure I say the right thing.
We're gonna get you a microphone and a radio, and you're gonna
And
tell
you can
your
say the
whole-
wrong thing.
You can say all the wrong things. In 16 months, you're gonna have an award-winning radio show. Don't you? We're gonna hook you up, girl.
Okay.
It's gonna be awesome.
That'll be
Congratulations.
fun.
So we didn't really get so you're at where you are now. You're about to retire, but round 2 was
What year?
Oh, so round 2, well, I mean, I decided to come back in because I regretted it so much. I was just like, why did I do that to myself? I went in there with a goal, you know, after realizing what the Army was about and the family that I made there, um, and the purpose of everything, you know. So I was like, why did I let that go? And so when I came back in, I came back in as a PFC. And immediately I got put in leadership positions. I deployed back to back to back to back, and ended up going to get out of deployments because I was so tired of being gone from home and from my kids. I had a daughter at this time as well. And I was like, you know, let me just find something different. So the only way out was to go drill sergeant. And that still kept me away from home, but at least I was home every night, you know?
Hmm.
So, and then
Seen some
since then,
pictures
it's
looking
just,
rough, man. You were kicking their asses. I like that, Sarn.
it was a lot of fun. I grew up a lot on the trail as well.
Where were you at drill?
Oh, I'm Fort Jackson, and don't say
Here it
relaxing
comes.
Jackson.
We're gonna
I
say
knew
it.
you guys were gonna say that.
She already got ahead of us. She knows. She knows what we're gonna say.
Yes, I already know because everybody says it, but it wasn't so relaxing. Like we went through it too.
Yeah. Is it still named Jackson, by the way?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. They haven't
It
changed that name on that one.
No, they haven't. Yeah. No, it's I work at Proponent now, so I'm in the AG Corps at in general. I'm a 42 Alpha. So, but then I also got to serve as an MFT instructor. So we got to travel a lot there. And that was a lot of fun. I ended up, you know, getting my CPT and became, you know, a certified personal trainer. I got to do that on the side as well. And so
keep in mind, a lot of our listeners don't know what all those acronyms mean.
Oh, sorry.
Civilians.
See,
they don't
that's
know
what I mean. I can't wait to get out.
Yeah, exactly. So tell our friend Heidi Roswell what a CPT is, and Dana Miller what a CPT is.
Well, a CPT, that's the same in the civilian world. It's a certified personal trainer. So I was an MFT, a master fitness trainer in the military, but while you're in there, you get to get all these certifications that are good on the civilian side. And so I was able to, you know, train clients outside of uniform. So
well done. Very well done.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to do when you retire?
No.
No, she's going.
Well, see, I have the coffee.
After she does a year on About Face Media and gets picked up by Fox News and is a contributing editor at times. Yeah, keep talking.
I also do graphic design. I'm a website builder. I just started another business with my husband. We're doing epoxy floor, you know, coatings and all that, but mainly like a lot of my time is building websites and social media management and all that. So what are they saying? Are they saying
well done? What who's saying?
Oh, I see you looking. So you're usually reading comments when you do that.
I am. I'm just.
And he keeps
having
this get closer and closer.
Well, so I set up this giant monitor on this side for him, but I can't see the giant monitor. I have to do this to see the giant monitor.
That's why you guys should sit closer together.
He's got
like
super AIDS this past week, so I'm not sitting close to this dude. Don't worry about it.
Everyone at work is sick too.
Yeah, the whole
it's going around.
Compound has it right now. So
is that why y'all have the Lysol can?
I like the image.
No. The show is one day going to be sponsored by Lysol. Actually, this Lysol can is actually older than the show. So, but that's a whole nother story. So, but yeah, the Lysol can has actually been around longer than the show has. But that's another story. So you're in the Army twice, drill sergeant. I'm assuming right now, by now, you're a sergeant major or getting ready to be a sergeant major of the Army or something like that.
I fucking wish.
Which, by the way, if you're getting ready to get out, they're going to offer you a promotion, just so you're aware. If you there it is. They already did, didn't they?
No. Well, I mean, it's a long story in itself, that too. But no, I'm done. I'm
I
not. I
like
don't
your
want to.
attitude.
I don't want to proceed. I have after I realized how things were going and how things were not going to change. I'm like, okay, I got to go ahead and start building something I can fall back on, something I can concentrate on. Sorry, that's.
No, that's
No,
Oh,
that
I
was
thought it
me.
was me for a second. I'm like, oh
no,
no,
no.
I'm getting
I'm
a
thinking he
call.
was a professional or something, but no.
Usually I turn it off. But I did not this time.
The professional radio host, that's his phone ringing. Keep talking. You're good. So second time in the army, yeah, they're gonna offer you, Sergeant Major of the Army and shit. So in order to get you to stay in, because they
No.
need you.
No.
That name, I'll bet you a cup of coffee.
I owe you coffee.
All right. So then tell us about, say the name of the company again.
Magia
Magia
Coffee.
Magia Coffee. Where does this name come from?
My husband helped me choose it because we're like, I named his company, because he has we haul Columbia, so we live out in South Carolina, and he was also in the military. He was infantry, and he got out, and then so he wanted
blue board. Look at you.
He wanted to form his own business, so he just something simple, something just to so he's not bored at home, you know. So he's doing junk removal, and then so I helped him name his, and so when I started forming mine, I went with. He's like, well, I wanted it to be something that was different, and he suggested Magic Coffee. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do Magic Coffee. He's like, well, say it in Spanish. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And it's just like for me, it's more of like the creativity and who we are, what we can produce, what we can put out there, how we project ourselves, and to put that out to the universe. I'm really spiritual as well, so like it's all about magic, and
Sergeant,
what we put out, we get back. What's that?
Are you a hippie, Sergeant?
No.
You are a little bit of a hippie, aren't you?
Maybe.
You're gonna be an excellent civilian, aren't you?
I already feel like I'm a civilian. I walk
You're gonna
around and act like I'm a civilian already.
You're gonna get on TikTok and start reading tarot cards for people, aren't you? And shit.
No, I'm not. I wish I could though. I totally would. If I did, I would read your cards right now.
What is the name of your husband's junk removal company?
It's We Haul Columbia.
We Haul Columbia, and it is a veteran-owned business.
Yes, he was in infantry for 15 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the Columbia, South Carolina area and you need your junk hauled, don't forget to call that veteran-owned business.
That was like the perfect radio commercial voice.
Was it?
It really was.
That really was like that was like the guy from like the fucking Shane commercial, bro.
Look at me.
That was
You're
good.
not just stunning good looks and giant muscles, motherfucker. You don't hear my fucking phone ringing. You just can't get my camera to turn on. But that's not another story. Anyway, so Magia Coffee. There you go. There we go. So tell us about so there's the naming. How do we get into? I mean, every veteran talks about getting out, creating a t-shirt company or a coffee company. Thank you, Black Rifle Coffee. We love you guys too. How do we come about this? We wanted to create a coffee company.
Well, the coffees, it's our culture in the military, but also in the Hispanic culture, Latinos drink coffee when they're little, like we're babies and drinking coffee, like it's just part of the culture. So, and I've worked with different companies in the past, and I think for me, it was just more of like just putting something out there that represented my culture. I saw a lot of different companies. It was during COVID too. Like we were restricted from traveling. And so I just I was resulting to going to the gas station for coffee, and that got old real quick. And then Starbucks just was so damn expensive. And so I was just like, okay, let me, I want to be able to make coffee at home, but I want it to taste good. And so I started doing some research, and, I love creating. And so pretty much every bag I put the process together, the thoughts together, the concept to, just to capture the energy, the vibe of my upbringing, and connected with a lot of different friends from my past or veterans that I've worked with to help it bring it to life.
Very well done. And it's excellent. I love some of the stuff you're putting together. It's great stuff.
Thank you.
Love it. And I love that I was able to throw it out there on social media and people are like, hell yeah, I needed to do some Christmas shopping anyway. And they made some orders. So that's good shit.
Yes.
Love
yes,
what you are doing. Hey, that's what we're here for. This is exactly why we do what we do in November and December. So you're doing great stuff.
Yeah, thank you. I really love that you guys are doing this as well, though. Like the fact that you're dedicating this entire time, I think, what, 2 months of it, or
November and
to
December. Yep.
veteran-owned businesses, like that's amazing. Like you're stopping everything else that you're doing just to focus on the businesses and the veterans. So I appreciate you guys.
We had 1 year we had on the guy that owned Range 15. What is that guy's name? That owns I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. And he talked about how small businesses were the engines of our nation's economy, and that really kind of struck a chord with us. And talking about how, you know, the Walmarts and the Targets and whatnot, when you're buying from them, all you're doing is making some CEO a little bit more money so they can buy another yacht.
Exactly.
But if you're purchasing from a small business, you're putting food on a family's table, and that really kind of means a lot to us. And he's a small business owner, you know, that means a lot. And we love veterans and veteran-owned business, so that means a lot to us. So we love what you're doing, and hey, if we can help to make you a millionaire, that's all that matters to us. So yeah, that's important to us. So yeah, please keep doing what you're doing. So do you have any sales going on for Christmas? You got anything exciting going on for the holidays? First of all, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Oh gosh.
What does that mean? Oh God, what is that? Are you got family coming into
I
town?
literally
You going
just
to family?
No, so all my family is in California, and I'm here in South Carolina, so we're just gonna do a small thing here at the house. But like, my sergeant major, like, he loves to like barbecue and all that, so I asked him if he would cook us our turkey.
And you barbecuing it?
I'm paying him, but like he was like, hell yeah, like I'm doing mine anyway. So he's gonna smoke us a turkey, and then we're gonna
Nice.
go ahead and fix all the sides and stuff. So, but we never really do anything. We stay home. We're you know, just together.
That's what Thanksgiving.
That's what it's about.
Yes,
Family.
yeah. But I mean, like you
You're
hear,
rocking Thanksgiving to the fullest.
Yeah.
yes. I mean, 'cause you just hear all these stories, like everyone's gonna get together and have these big family gatherings, and I'm just really quiet and I stay at home, and you know.
Well, if you're at a training installation, I mean, you got all those privates, they get kicked to the curb. They're already on the road. So, I mean, you ain't got to deal with them. So, yeah. I mean, it should be.
So it's going to be relaxing. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Liz, I want to be respectful of your time. I'm sure the family is sitting there waiting for you to join them at dinner. I'm going to pass you off to my hetero life mate over here. He's going to give you all the outgoing instructions. It's been a pleasure to have you. But yeah, I'm going to hand you off to One Shot over here, and he's going to give you all the outgoing instructions.
All right, let's begin your time with us. We give you a couple minutes. Anything we glossed over, anything we forgot that you wanted to talk about, or whatnot. It's your time. We try not to interrupt. You got about 2 minutes.
I got 2 minutes. You want to say
Floor
here,
is
just
yours.
be quiet and stare at each other?
We can, or
No.
you can talk about whatever you want.
Well, I just want to say thank you for having me. Everybody out there, just stay positive. I know that the holidays get kind of depressing sometimes, but you know what? Like, you just got to keep moving, stay positive, and be kind to each other. I'm not here to make money. I want to inspire people to get out there and just to follow their dreams. If you got an idea, it was put in you because it was meant for you to pursue, for you to make an impact, to change somebody's life. So just get out there and do it. That's all.
Liz, that wasn't 2 minutes. That was
Well,
like 37
that's all I got to
seconds.
say.
But it's all right. 30
Oh,
Yeah,
I do want to show my freedom ball because
hell yeah! I
got
just
this
ordered
one.
today.
I got it last year, and I bought one for everybody in my office, and they all loved it. All the contractors ended up having to pay me back for it because I didn't know wasn't supposed to buy shit for them. But our tree was so pretty. So yeah, Jennifer's amazing. So yeah.
We Freedom Balls is one of our favorites only because of the name. We love it.
Not only because of the name, but
It's a big factor.
it kind of they could screw up a lot of stuff. It'd still be great.
I ordered a bunch of Christmas presents from her today. So
Speaking of which, Liz, do us a favor, remind us of all your handles.
Oh, yeah.
Info to get a hold of you and get stuff from you.
Oh, so it's Magia Coffee pretty much everywhere except Instagram.
You're
It's
gonna have to
_Magia
spell that for us
Coffee.
white folks.
That's what I'm saying.
MAGIA and then coffee.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that, right?
Yeah, I would have fucked it up too.
I would have tried to be smart.
You on Instagram? You on,
Oh,
you on
yeah. So it's on
TikToks, you
Instagram.
yeah.
So Facebook and TikTok is Magia Coffee, and then Instagram is _ Magia Coffee, and then our website, magiacoffee.com.
Very cool. Folks,
I
look,
appreciate you guys.
go there, order stuff for all your family members. Dude, coffee makes an excellent stocking stuffer. That shit, you don't know what to get your boss for Christmas. All those folks you don't know what to get for, this is what you want to get them. Get them some coffee. And all her, she's got these cool flavors going on. What is it, like butter pecan and stuff like that? Butter pecan coffee? Who's ever heard of that before? That's awesome. Go order from Magia Coffee. Hey, before I cut you loose, I'm going to introduce you to someone. This person right here. This is our good friend.
Hi.
Allie, okay.
Yeah, we just started following her today.
Hi.
Well, you're
How
going
are
to talk
you?
a lot more.
I'm good.
So if you're getting out in 15 months, this person is going to be your best friend in the whole world.
Yes, let me put some money in your pockets.
Yes.
Allie is our
Yeah.
BSO. And
So,
Allie is going
yes.
to hook you up, dog.
So magia,
right.
Spanish for magic.
Yes.
Yeah, so ¿es mexicano o no?
Yes.
Es
Yeah.
Mi es marido es mexicano. Soy portuguesa.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
fuck
So
just
I'm
happened?
not
Hey,
fluent.
Allie, this isn't what you mean, though, okay?
Yeah, man.
Just
What the-
because I look white, right? It's like incognito Spanish. Yeah, no.
And she has a good accent too. I love
It's because
it.
you're from Massachusetts, where all the Hispanic people are.
Portuguese. That's where the Portuguese people reside. We're little Portugal. It's fact. Little Portugal. Yeah. So my ex-husband Rodriguez is my last name. He is he's still alive, Mexican. And
Yeah, we just lost our own radio show, bro.
yeah, you did. Yeah, I totally went rogue, right? Went rogue. Yeah. But no, I'm
lost it from the
surprised you
start.
guys, Rob, in one shot that you don't know. Were you pronouncing it magia or magia?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
was.
I didn't
Yeah.
even try.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
magic.
I can open. I shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no. I'm very excited. So I'm about to look on your website as soon as I do my piece, and I will be ordering so much coffee because, like you, I grew up drinking coffee, and my mother used to put coffee in my sippy cup with milk. Yeah.
This makes so many
That's
things
amazing.
clear. This clears
Yep.
up so many things.
Yep, coffee and wine is what I grew up
Yeah.
what I grew up on. Yeah, my parents used to make their own wine. I didn't know making and selling moonshine was illegal until I was in boot camp. My father used to make and sell his own moonshine. But that's how I grew up. Our cultures are very, very similar, and I love coffee and like I know I'm proud of you. Like as cheesy as this fucking sounds,
Thank
like
you.
I'm proud of you. Yeah,
Thank you so
female,
much.
whore, you're beautiful. You're a mother. You're a soldier. You're a business owner. Like fuck yeah.
You
Like
two get along.
I appreciate you.
People
Thank
need-
you so much.
yeah, no, like whoa, I love that.
Did you just say "buh" on our show?
What the
You're about to
I said,
holy
"Oh."
shit! Don't lip.
I-
Oh my
listen,
Allie.
How
when
many
words
weeks have you
fail
done
me,
with her
I go
pants?
to grunting.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm fired, yeah.
Oh my gosh, she just said "buh" on our show. Liz, go have dinner with your family. We love you. Thank you so much for being on the show. Have a
Thank you,
great-
guys.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and I hope you get millions of dollars worth of orders, and then you hate them by the time you're done.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate you all.
Yeah,
Thank you
happy
so much.
Thanksgiving, Liz.
Have a great
Happy
Monday
Thanksgiving. Bye.
Bye.
I said whoa.
night. Dude, what the fuck, man?
I don't even know if we were friends anymore.
No.
I didn't fucking say that when I was in there.
It
can't
didn't say
believe
that in
that
my
just
contract.
happened.
It didn't say I couldn't say whoa, so it didn't say
Well, let's
that.
start at the beginning, Allie. How
You know,
was
like
that?
before you ever said that.
How yeah.
So I still think of you before you
over.
said that.
I can't
that
see his
show
face.
you were on. What? Tell us about the show that you.
Oh,
were
the
on.
Veteran Project? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was the first guest last year, and it's done by 2 members of the Combat Vets Massachusetts Chapter 22. And Jay, whose house we were at, and Johnny Cash. So namaste, Jay and Johnny Cash. Jay was having a problem with his compensation, and like so many others, VSOs were fucking him around. And I started off as a DevOp, right, working for the state, and then moved my way into becoming a VSO. And through like, I don't know, the rumor mill or whatever, he heard my name, came to see me. I got him hooked up. And then just doing so much work with the combat vets and different motorcycle clubs, they now invite me to parties. So I'm like, okay. So they started a podcast, the Veteran Project, just to get like awareness, kind of like what you guys do, but they're more like, instead of highlighting nonprofits and highlighting other areas of help, they highlight veteran stories. Struggles and highs and lows, and they're just it's a nice little outlet for them, and I'm very proud of them. Yeah,
Very cool. And yeah, I was listening to some of the stuff you had to say on there today, and well, you had a really good time, by the way.
yeah, they're good guys. Yeah, no, I mean, he only lives like a mile down the road, and we see each other at parties all the time. But it's I'm honored that I still get asked to do radio shows and podcasts and speak to National Guard units and stuff. Even though TikTok has stopped pushing my videos and I have lost 500 followers.
I saw that today. Like when I saw that, I was following you live today while you were talking. Was it today or yesterday that you were on that show? And yeah, there was only like 3 people following you. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, what did you do? Did you like PM somebody's Cheerios at TikTok?
Maybe I'm not showing enough skin. I don't know, but I've lost 500 followers.
Clearly, that's not the issue. Yeah, you really pissed somebody off at TikTok.
I really did, and I don't know. Like maybe it's because like I have dual citizenship, and I was like showing like my life as a Portuguese citizen, right? So like Viva Portugal. Maybe they didn't like that, But then I don't know. I don't know. But someone's like, "Oh, Allie, I haven't seen you on my For You page." I'm like, "I never left, dude. I'm still making videos." But membership is down. Views are down. I'll get maybe 300, 400 views on a video where before it used to be 30, 40,000. So I don't know what happened.
I'm going to start showing.
Nobody's sharing my shit. Like that's what happens. Nobody is sharing. Like, you do such good work. Okay, then share my videos. If you care about your fellow veterans, share my fucking videos, because there's somebody out there screwing them over.
Yeah. Well, that other chick that is on there, the congressional staffer, I forget her name.
Yeah, the smart ass staffer or something.
Yeah. She puts out some decent stuff sometimes as well, but I think that her views are down quite significantly as well. So I don't think it's just you.
Yeah. There's tons of people from like 2 years ago that I used to follow, and we're friends outside TikTok, and I don't see them at all. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're like, we were like the it people 2 years ago, and now like new people are the it things. And so we kind of like cast aside like C-list celebrities.
Shit comes in waves. It'll happen again. You'll be back up there again.
But it's frustrating because I'm not making stupid videos about like, I did one today, brush my teeth with that high smile stuff. My teeth white. You like?
I saw you with the blue teeth. That was pretty darn funny. What was that, by the way?
Yeah. So it's I got on the TikTok shop because I use purple shampoo for my hair, because purple does eliminate yellow. So when they came out with the purple shampoo to eliminate yellow, I'm like, well, let me try it. It's true. Purple cancels out yellow.
The fuck are you two talking about? Dude. I know you're both, but yeah, can I get in on this conversation? What are you guys talking? I do like chicks. Yeah. One in particular is purple shit. What? Gets rid of yellow.
Yes.
Okay.
Brass off. Yeah.
Anything for gray? I mean, I like my gray, but
no, because I'm mostly gray too. But anyway, so I started using the purple toothpaste. It's not a toothpaste. You have to brush your teeth first and then use that stuff. I've used it 2 days now, and my teeth look pretty white, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Although I drink wine and coffee, like, it's going to a stale. But where are we going with this?
I don't know. You tell me. I was hoping there was more for me. What do you call it? I've been spending a lot of time lately helping friends. No, I'm not, because that's illegal. With their VA claims, trying to
you're not doing that because that's illegal.
I'm not, because that's illegal, because I am not a VSO and I'm not trained.
Correct.
But showing them how to navigate, where they click the button, file my claim, easy, fill out that form, what goes here. It's not intuitive. It's not what goes in the blocks. And they're like, hey, it's asking for like do I want to upload my personal medical records.
They ask things as if you're on a fucking pop quiz on a Friday afternoon and there's a secret fucking answer. Like, I think they want this. This is the obvious fucking answer, right? But it's a trick question. Because they're fucking psychopaths.
So
That's how everything's worded.
It is. So I spent like an hour with a friend today on a Zoom conference. No, I didn't because I'm not a VSO.
Right.
Helping her kind of walk through those things because that's not what I do because I'm not a VSO and I'm not trained and that's illegal. But yeah, and it's not intuitive.
Why did you have her call me?
I don't give out your number to people.
I mean, why didn't you call me to call or give her my work email address?
Because I don't give out your information to people.
My work email address is public because I am a government official. So my work email address
is in the public. It is in the.
You are in the public, and I don't do that. If I can help someone with the simple stuff first, I'll send you the complicated shit.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, thanks. But
I wasn't helping.
It's not. No, it's not because you would never break the law. It's not intuitive, but I'm trying to view it from someone who like has never seen it before because I see it 57,000 times a day. When you get to the part where it says, "What would you like?" Where it says, "What would you get to claim?" and it's a white little. It's not a square; it's a rectangle, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Only one item at a time goes in that box.
That's
and as you start typing, it's going to auto-populate.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pick what auto-populates. You can type in what you would like to say. So lower back pain. What's going to pop up is like lumbar spine. If you don't know what the fuck your lumbar is, you don't have to put that. You can put lower back pain. You can put bilateral shin splints. And then it's going to say save or add another. You always want to add another because it's going to automatically save. When you are done, when you have your last ailment on that screen, then you're going to hit continue because if you say add another, it's not going to let you move forward because it's going to populate a new box. It's going to generate a new box. So one item per box, save and add another, and then continue when you are done adding your ailments. And you don't have to pick what auto-populates. Okay, you can type it in there freestyle.
So she had two concerns. One, it asked if she, it's the Super 8s. Two things. It asked if she wanted to upload personal medical records from her doctor that she obviously did not have. Go ahead.
Yep. So you should, because that's evidence. But if you don't have it saved to your computer, you don't have to upload it there. You can send it to Janesville. The VA has a physical address. It's Claims Intake Processing Center, Janesville, Wisconsin. You can literally Google this address and you can copy, don't send in a disk, but actual paper copies, and you can certify mail it to Janesville, Wisconsin. So you don't have to upload your records right then.
And the other thing she was concerned about was what about her military medical records? I explained to her that it's the VA's responsibility to get her military medical records. If she has a problem with that, I taught her that she can go to archives.gov and there's a way for her to get her.
Correct. The VA has a duty to assist. So that means that they will gather all your records, your military records and your VA records automatically. Your personal, your civilian records, they don't do it automatically. There are two ways to do that. You can either have the VA grab your civilian records for you, and you need two forms to do that, a 4142 and a 4142 alpha. You must submit those two forms together. The 4142 is you giving the VA permission to pull your records from your civilian doctor. Okay, they're going to send that form to your doctor saying, hey, we have permission from private so-and-so, we need that. And the 4142 alpha is telling the VA from where to pull. So these are the names of the doctors, the facilities, the hospitals that they're going to go and grab the records from. It is still your responsibility to call the doctors and say, hey, listen, the VA is going to be reaching out. Please comply with everything that they ask for. And is there a fee associated? Because the VA will not pay to have your records. So if your company, if your doctor's office says, yeah, it's 20 cents per sheet, that's on you. The VA will not pay. So make sure that there is no fee associated with them sending your records forward.
Excellent information. Excellent information. Good. Glad to hear it. Thank you so much. And I think I set this person up for success.
I think that's why it's a good thing to go over what questions we actually hear over the week sometimes, because sometimes it feels monotonous, but it's not monotonous to the person this year that's in the exact same struggle. We might have heard it before, but
Right.
if you hear it, it's the perfect question because it's out there.
Well, and a lot of people, Allie, friends of ours that, we deployed with in 04, got out and they were like, hey, I just want to get the fuck out. I'm not going to the VA. And here we are, this is what, 20 years, 25 years later. They're like, I should probably, I got this ringing in my ears. I should probably file a VA claim or some shit like that. And now they're doing this. So
I think go ahead.
Go ahead, Buffalo.
I can understand like the Vietnam era guys, right? They're coming to me in droves because the VA was shit back then because the government did not take care of its Vietnam veterans. So now in the last 10, 20 years where veterans are, regaled as heroes and we're being taken care of much more than the Vietnam guys were. I don't want our generation of warfighters to end up like the Vietnam guys. I don't want us to be 60, 70, 80. I never saw a doctor. I never went to the VA. I never disclosed this. Guys, you're going to get old. I promise. And these aches and pains that are just, they're tolerable now. They're not always going to be tolerable. They're going to get worse. And so why wouldn't you want to be compensated? If you're a civilian and you get hurt on the job, you fall off a fucking ladder, you get shot on the job, you get burns as a firefighter, whatever profession you do and you get hurt, you would claim workman's compensation while you recover. This is exactly that. And I hate the term VA disability because a lot of us are not. It's VA compensation for jobs done and injuries sustained. Get your compensation.
I don't disagree with you. And as we were going through this process, it says in big letters on the website, VA disability. And I
know.
agree with
I hate that.
everything you're saying. I agree.
Yep.
And I had to explain that to her.
And I hate that it's called disability. And I don't know who I got to write. I guess our new secretary, what's his name? Doug Collins or whatever.
Because it's also on the other half of the paperwork is your compensation pension. Mm-hmm. That's literally what it's called. Your
compensation and pension.
Your compensation that. And then you look at this blanket
VA
thing.
disability.
Click on every once in a while disability. No, it's your
I hate that. Yeah, and I want to change it, but I don't know where to start. Who do I have to write a letter to?
The only thing I do believe is that classifying it certain ways protects that money from certain things.
Well said. I see what you're doing there.
Oh, Social Security.
Because if you look at the I was reading about this, Allie, I'll say the acronym wrong, SR whatever thing we were just working on.
CRSE, combat related special compensation.
Yes. So that is
busted it right out.
I know. I couldn't think of it. The special compensation. All right. So that is actually classified differently than incompetent.
Correct.
That is under it's federal 1406 or whatever. Okay.
Look at YouTube.
I know.
I just learned on YouTube.
Bro, that
and it's granted
money,
by your branch of service and not the VA.
Yeah. So they classify not just that, no, they classify it legally for if people are going after you for debt, you can't collect that. If you get divorced, it's not part of your income.
Yeah, it's not means tested. Yeah.
So
God, I love doing a radio show with you.
Listen to this. So even if you do, let's say you get divorced,
you're fucking hot, dude,
and you're getting your comp and pen, that has to go into your divorce as part of your SR.
Well, I've seen it both ways. It depends on the state. It depends on the state. It depends on the judge.
It's federal.
But it's also tax free.
It's tax free, and it's not. You cannot put it. I read all the statute about it. It's classified differently, but they did that so one little money was just completely
correct.
Non-existent.
I love doing a radio show with you two. You're both so fucking smart. God damn,
I'm not smart. I just read some.
Really? You just rattled that shit off like it was the top of your head. I love fucking doing this with you two. God, I love it. You guys are the best.
Did you notice you cut me out of the fucking screen tonight?
I know. I noticed that. I see the Lysol can in an ear.
Oh, really? He hides his face every single night in front of the microphone, but tonight's the
He
night
does.
where he's
I know. It's
oh,
like
come on, I
this.
can't get out of the camera. Yeah, exactly. Ali, what do you got for the
Because I'm
brief?
a toothless
Safety brief.
fucking redneck. When you're
For
missing
the
a tooth, in your front,
safety
hide
brief,
that
you
shit.
know, I always struggle to come up with something because I live such a mundane life that
You were just talking about how you were hanging out with bikers and doing a podcast with them. Shut the fuck up, dude, and give us something.
yeah,
safety
but I
brief.
mean, it's not the same. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So this isn't for you. This is for children. So if you,
I hope they're not listening right now.
yeah. So parents, be very careful of taking your young children, especially like your infants and your toddlers, into hot tubs because they cannot regulate their body temperature. So they will overheat and it's going to be big trouble. So be very careful taking your toddlers and your infants and your babies into hot tubs. You shouldn't do it.
Good one. Good one.
Punks shouldn't be in the hot tub anyway. That's for mom and dad.
Get it out.
Fuck out of my hot tub.
Fuck outta here.
Good one though.
Yeah.
What do you got? What do you got? One shot.
You know what? Parents, be careful of taking your little ones and toddlers to big public things. People, could get snatched up. So keep a hand on your midget. Don't let it run wild.
It's a good call. Very good call. Hey, Thanksgiving's coming quick. Don't overdo it. It's the number one day for heart attacks. Don't overdo it.
Is it?
Number
Really?
one day.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That night, talking as a retired paramedic, that is the number one day for heart attacks. So, all right, Allie, go get your helicopter.
I appreciate you guys.
Mine's
Have a
too far
great
away.
night. You're borrow mine, dude.
Bye, boys. Have a happy
Have a
Thanksgiving.
great night, Al.
I want to be a screamer.
Bye. All right, we end every single show with the same thing every week. We end every show with our section of Never Forgotten. So tonight we talk about Special Warfare Operator First Class SEAL Kevin R. Ebert, who was killed in action on November 24th of 2012, and Chief Warrant Officer Second Class SEAL Michael R. Goodbow, who was killed on November 24th of 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, when you say your prayers tonight, when you're having dinner with your family, remember the families of Special Warfare Operator First Class Kevin R. Ebert and Chief Warrant Officer Second Class Michael R. Goodbow, and keep them in your prayers, their families in your prayers. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been a part of From the Ashes About Face Media. Please don't forget our sponsors like Combat Flip Flops and
Your mom.
and my mom. Oh, your mom, or whoever you want to talk, whoever's mom is important. In the meantime, we are going to make room for PTSD and pageants for Kendra. Don't change your radio station. She's going to be on in just a hot second. Have a great Thanksgiving, and thank you for listening in. Go buy some coffee. Have a great night, folks. Bye.